G'day there folks, it's Mick Cornish from Campfire Coaching and welcome to this week's instalment of the follow-up activities from day one of the Campfire Coaching Workshop. Before I get to today's activity, I just want to thank those of you who have emailed me and asked a question of, well, Mick, how can we help promote the next event in Theodore? And I'm really grateful for those emails that have come in. And my best suggestion for you is to share the links that I send to you with people that you know in surrounding and also outlying areas, because if we can just get a whole bunch more people coming into Theodore on the 26th and 27th of July, we'll be able to have so much more of an impact on those families, the businesses and the communities for which are associated with those people. So really I invite you to send this link to as many people as you know to get them to the next workshop in Theodore. If you have been sent this link, I welcome you to Campfire Coaching, and I just want to share with you what you can expect on day one and day two of the Campfire Coaching Workshop. If you are joining us for the first time, and this is the first time you've experienced anything from Mick Cornish or Campfire Coaching, you want to find out more, well, email or call the person who sent you this link, because they will have experienced day one and you can get right from the horse's mouth their personal experience. On day one, I'll help you break down your understanding of the results that you're getting in your life, and actually, if they're not the results that you wish to achieve, I'll show you what lies behind them. And very often what lies behind them, the central point for the dominoes starting to topple in the wrong direction, comes from your beliefs. And so day one, you'll get to examine the beliefs that you have about different aspects of your life, whether that be about your health, whether that be about relationships, family, business, whatever it is. You'll be able to discover your core beliefs and determine if those beliefs are actually setting you in the direction that you aspire to, or they may be silently sabotaging your ability to achieve those certain goals. Also on day one, we'll look at your communication strategies. And in the bigger scheme of things, I know of some magnificent relationships that have ended because of poor communication techniques. So, day one, we'll look at the differences between the way that males communicate and the way that females communicate. Very often the intent of the communication is the same from both parties, but what breaks it down is the mechanics of getting to that point. So I'll bring some clarity into your communication in your relationships, and that can be applied in your personal, your intimate relationships, and also to a degree in your business relationships. Bring to mind a communication that you're going to have with somebody this week, and it could be your partner, it could be your children, it could be a business-related communication. It doesn't have to be anything monumental, it can just be typical everyday conversation. However, the difference in moving into this particular conversation for this week is to begin with the end in mind. So consider, before you enter the communication, what is the ideal outcome that you would like to achieve as a result of this communication. And so you're actually planning not only what you want to achieve, but also the way that you're going to go about it and the way in which you'll communicate your message to the other person. By considering the ideal outcome and bringing that to mind, you can then construct the best way that you can get towards that outcome. And as I mentioned at day one, there's really only a few programs or habits that you have that if you tweak just marginally, you're going to get very, very different outcomes and results and success in your life. So there you have it. Pretty simple strategy, one that you've received the information on, just a matter of now applying it over the next week. So next week when I join you again on the computer screen or TV screen, wherever you're watching, I'll be talking to you about the content of day two. Looking forward to seeing you there, and until then, cheers.